All right. And we are doing it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Get Your News On with Ron. I hope you are well. I hope everything is going stellar. So, Eddie Glaude is a professor at Princeton University, and he went viral today. With something he said on MSNBC. It was a very powerful statement on on race relations in our country, especially in wake of all the shootings that just happened over the weekend. We've had more shootings in this country than we've had days, by the way. We all know this. More shootings than days. But so here's what he said. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but we're going to talk about a few highlights here.
Been answered. What now?
It's a very difficult question, Nicole. I mean, America's not unique in its sins as a country. We're not unique in our evils, to be honest with you. I think where we may be singular is a refusal to acknowledge them and the legends and myths we tell about our inherent, goodness to hide and cover and conceal so that we can maintain a kind of willful ignorance that protects our innocence. See, the thing is that when the Tea Party was happening.
So he goes on to kind of talk about race relations, kind of talk about how there was a racist underbelly to the Tea Party. There's been a racist underbelly for a long time in law enforcement and the way it's been politicized. And then, so here's the part I want to focus on, though. We're going to fast forward a bit because I can't play the whole thing because of copyright issues, but I can play some of it. All right, so I want to start here.
And so what we know is that the country has been playing politics for a long time on this hatred. We know this. So it's easy for us to place it all on Donald Trump's shoulders. It's easy for us to place Pittsburgh on his shoulders. It's easy for me to place Charlottesville on his shoulders. It's easy for us to place El Paso on his shoulders. This is us. And if we're going to get past this, we can't blame it on him. He's a manifestation of the ugliness that's in us. I've had the privilege of growing up in a tradition that didn't believe in the myths and the legends because we had to bear the brunt of them. Either we're going to change, Nicole, or we're going to do this again and again, and babies are going to have to grow up without mothers and fathers, uncles and aunts, friends, while we're trying to convince white folk to finally leave behind a history that will maybe, or embrace a history that might set them free from being white. Finally.
What else?
Lord help us.
What else? Her question was, what can we do now? And then after he said that, after he gave this incredibly powerful statement on where race is at in our country and how broken it all is and how much hate is bubbling and that we have to move on, we have to evolve as a human species, we gotta do better. And she goes, what else? Thank goodness that as of the recording of this, we have a free and open internet. Thank goodness. So that speeches like this can actually be disseminated and brought about in the blogosphere. Because if we just had cable news and nothing else, that would have just been part of the news that day. And a couple of people would have been like, I thought it was pretty cool. And that would be it. Imagine if we had our corporate media structure through all the great speeches in history. Just imagine that for a second. 7 years ago. Hold that thought. We got to cut to a commercial break. But hold that thought. So 7 years ago, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. I have a dream. That's really nice. That sounds like a nice dream. Thank you for stopping by, Dr. King. Please come back again. And now, in breaking news, the New York Yankees have upset the Red Sox again. It's just, what else? That was the response to that. What else? Man, after that speech talking about where we're at as a society and some of the causes for all this pain and all this hardship, the dude's about to cry. He almost reduced to tears. What else? What other plans do you got? I got a few ideas of my own. I was thinking I was thinking we could throw some thoughts and prayers in a blender, have a bake sale. What do you what do you think? And this moment went viral because of the blogosphere, because of the online response to it, because people took this clip and shared it and talked about it, and other places wrote articles about it. The article that I was looking at, which was from Common Dreams, and it was shared by Tim. Tim, thank you for sharing this article this morning, which, by the way, as you guys know, I had an issue this morning, and the stream had to end abruptly this morning. But yeah, anyway, so ours was from Common Dreams, and there were a lot more articles written about this. So he breaks down where we're at with race relations in this country, how broken it is, how we need to evolve, how it's a dire situation. And if we don't evolve, we're going to repeat this. And then, well, what else? What else do you got? What other? Man, you gotta, and I get it. I'm sure nobody was expecting something something with such gravitas and force. I'm sure you're not really expecting that in a cable news panel. I'm sure not. That's why I don't really watch cable news. One of the many, many reasons why I don't watch cable news. But what else is the best response you got for something like that? Not like, hey, that's an incredibly powerful statement that I think will be shared for many years to come. This is a viral moment, and you got to watch it in real time. For everyone watching, we're going to cut to a break. Boom, that's infinitely better. That's infinitely better. I get it. You're still cable news. What else? What else do you got? Is that all you got? You got anything? Did you write that out, or was that just off the top of your head? I'm pretty impressed. You should go to Toastmasters. Wow. What else? What else? Whenever I watch MSNBC, I usually say, what else are they going to BS about? What else are they going to propagandize about? That's when I say, what else? It's been Get Your News On with Ron. I'll catch you all later. Peace.